Hey friends, welcome to Hurley's Old Bay, where today you're in the kitchen with Sophie. We'll be turning the heat up in the kitchen, so get ready to be inspired because every dish here is made with heart, flavor, and a little Old Bay magic. So today we are going to make my anti-inflammatory soup that I've been promising you, and I'm going to start by putting 2 sticks of butter down inside my pan. So, I hope y'all have been doing good. It's a little bit chillier today than it has been. It's Monday. I didn't get this done Sunday like I had intended. But you should still enjoy it nonetheless. Okay, and then I'm going to start by slicing up my cabbage. So I have already cleaned and washed all of my vegetables, and I do wash all my fruits and vegetables with vinegar, apple cider vinegar specifically. I have chopped part of them so that you don't have to watch me do the whole entire thing, and then part of them, a few, we will chop together. So let's start with the cabbage. Nothing specific. I'm not a trained chef, so don't go nuts over my knife skills. I just try to keep my fingers out of the way and cut. Nothing has to be perfected. Just chop it up and put it in there. I am using a whole head of cabbage. You can use green or purple, or you could do half and half. Or you can do a little bit less. Whatever floats your boat. When Kevin built the restaurant, he did a really smart thing. All of my work areas are chopping blocks, so I can cut anywhere and I won't hurt a thing. It makes it really handy. And I don't tear anything up. Okay, so I have 3 bundles of kale. I've already chopped 2, so I'm going to put those in there. Let's see if I can do it without making a mess. And then I do a total of, it's going to be a bag and a half. The bag is 32 ounces. So I do a bag and a half of carrots. I've chopped most of them already. We'll just add those. And then I saved a few to chop just so you can see how I do it. I don't make them any too small. I take the baby carrots and I chop them into about thirds. If they're very big, then I might do 4. I just try to reduce them down to a bite size where you can take a bite but get a little bit of everything in your spoon. So who has plans for the weekend? I may be posting the menus later tonight for the upcoming weekend. We're going to be serving the chicken fried steak and the chicken fried chicken option. And if you haven't been out in a while, you should come out. Come see us. I'm adding a total of 3 onions. I've already chopped 2. They're here behind me. And I'm going to do the last one. You guys have seen me use this before. It's a great asset. Doesn't chop carrots. Well, I've never tried, but it just doesn't seem like it would. But it speeds up chopping onions. Kevin's in the back waiting on me. Can't quite figure out why this takes me so long. I'm just going to tell you though, it's a ton of chopping up vegetables. So here's the rest of my onion and celery. I usually do 1 whole bundle of celery. When I bought it this week, it was really small, so I bought a second one. It was a little bit bigger, but I did them both. So I'm gonna have a ton of celery in here. And I may have to let some of it cook down a little bit. So I left a little bit to chop together, and I used the whole entire thing. Like I said, I have no special knife skills. Oops. I bet you guys didn't know that about me, but I'm a little bit of a sloppy cook. Kevin will tell you about it. Because 98% of the time, he does all the sweeping and all the mopping of the floors. So he'd probably be happy to let you know about it. The bigger pieces, I'll take them and thin them down and do the same. I like to make them small enough that you can get multiple things from the soup on your spoon so you enjoy all the different flavors. And like I said, I usually only put in one bundle of celery. But today I'm doing two. This is probably my favorite knife. If you're familiar with Sam the Cooking Guy, I bought it from him. We watch his videos all the time. He's funny, and he comes up with some pretty good recipes. So, I think I use bone broth, beef bone broth. That's why I have so many of these jars to give away, if you saw that post. Now in here, I have 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of thyme, 2 teaspoons of rosemary. I'm going to put that in. Oh, and a teaspoon of my gray Celtic salt. Because if you're going to add salt, it might as well be a good one. Then, I like to add the Kinder's chilies. It's the ancho chili. It's so good. I use it in everything. Well, the things I cook for myself. This is not hot to me, or at least not very hot, but I like spice, so. But I'm gonna put in a couple good tablespoons of it. And because it's not hot, I'm gonna add some red pepper flakes, just dry. I paused there because I just remembered a couple things that I left in the back. And I'm gonna go get them really quick. It'll take me just a minute, but it's the minced ginger and the garlic that we chopped up the other day. So hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, this is what the garlic looks like after I freeze it. Well, and if you know me, I don't think you can have too much garlic. So we're going to put a couple of these in. Good boy. We'll put that one in. This is the turmeric and the ginger that we chopped up the other day. And I'm going to put 2 of them in, a big one and a little one. Those are my ingredients that Mr. Hurley doesn't know about. He was just standing right there. Here he comes. He probably won't come over and get on camera. Okay. And then again, I'm going to add 1 small can of Rotel. And a can of diced tomatoes. And then guys, I'm going to take it over to the stove and let it cook down for a little bit, and then I'm going to add 2.5 pounds of ground beef. I have it over there on the stove top. I've already cooked it, but I'm not going to add it right away. I'm going to go ahead and let the soup cook down and then add it in as I'm almost finished with it. But those are the ingredients that I use. So make you some up because it's really, really tasty. When it's done cooking, I will come back and show you what it looks like then. So that is a wrap for today. Remember, great food starts with a little courage and a lot of love. Keep cooking, keep smiling, and I'll see you back in the kitchen soon. Be sure to check out our menus for the upcoming weekend, and remember that the last one in is a rotten egg. Bye guys.